which I think will fix majority of your problems. Now, obviously everyone's problems are different, but I think for the human species, we can generalize it into maybe like 8 major categories. So I'm going to go through a couple of them right now. Number 1, poor health. 2, no friends. 3, poor relationships or can't get a relationship. 4, poor work culture that's making you miserable. 5, failure, financial issues, poor mindset. That is probably the most important one. Mental health issues, safety and security issues. So these are habits.
You are being terrorized by a thought in your head. Do you not realize this? We cannot change the past. We cannot change what happened. We cannot change what we did. We cannot change what happened to us. We cannot change anything. It's not coming back. We're getting older every single minute. And to that time you choose to live in the past? Honey, that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. Now here are some certain things you can do instead of focusing on the past.
It's different. When you're on your phone so much and technology, you are living in the digital world more than you live in the real world. Sometimes I'm on my phone and my laptop so much working that when I look at the real world, I can't even see it. It's like I'm not there. I am so detached, and that makes me so miserable. On top of that, you're polluting your mind every time you're scrolling on social media. Really spend less time on your phone if you can. Exercise every day. So I do functional patterns training. I don't want to get into it. You can't do it at home, by the way. You need a trainer in person. But yeah, I practice functional patterns. It's brilliant. Exercise is absolutely crucial. It keeps your mind young, it keeps your body fit, and in general, you actually need to exercise in order to stay healthy. You need exercise as an outlet. You need meditation as an outlet as well. Invest a little bit into maybe a Roth IRA if you're in America, or like an ETF. Just a little bit, $100 a month, $500, whatever you have. Put a percentage of your earnings away.
You are not your failures. They do not make up your identity, and most importantly, you can make those failures work for you in your favor. For example, failed relationships. I've had my fair share of them, but they weren't fails. In fact, every single one taught me something about myself. It taught me way more about my standards, what I actually look for in a partner. I 100% would not have gotten it right the first time. Many of us wouldn't, and I feel like our ideal list, we should all have an ideal list, by the way, for our ideal partner in life, our soulmate, slowly changes. We make little changes, we take things out, we write new things in through each different dating experience we have with various people. So every time you talk to somebody or you're in a relationship and they don't turn out to be your soulmate, you're actually one step closer to your real soulmate, because from the time that you spent with them, you've learned, okay, wow, I didn't even know, I actually don't like this, and I do like this. I didn't even consider putting that on my list, now I know. And once you're done dating that person and you're onto the next one, you have more filters in place, and finding the real soulmate is a lot easier.
Hey, but I'm prepared to die for my goals. I would rather die than be 80 or 90 years old and look back at my life and be like, wow, I wonder what I could have done. I wonder what I could have been. Literally, if that is my life, you can kill me right now. Heck, I'll kill myself. So I'm telling you, girls, boys, whoever is watching this, it's the time to change right now. You don't want to do it? Fine. Get out of it. Get out of the way of other people. Don't hate on them. Don't be bitter. Be better. When I was around her, she would tell me like, oh, I'm so fat. I'm so ugly. I'm so fat. I'm so ugly. To the point where I was like, you have to stop, not only for yourself, but you're draining me. I'm getting depressed because of you. Nobody wants to be around those people. Nobody. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, because it's not cute. It doesn't look good. It makes you look insecure, and people don't like insecure people. I'm telling you. If you're not secure in your body and all these things, then fake it at least, you know. But the way she talked about herself, I told her like, you're gonna manifest this into your life, so watch your mouth. And then she started like reversing everything she said, and she actually started to love herself. Because I'm telling you, what you say, universe and God, they listen. Whatever you say, they hear. Either you decide to improve your life, or you get out of the way of people who want to do it. Because you are gonna get bitter because somebody else is trying to improve their life, and you're just staying in your same cozy place because you don't want to get uncomfortable and all these things. You do not grow without getting uncomfortable. You do not. Pain is weakness leaving your body. So either you get on the bandwagon with them and you improve your life, or you just stay where you are. Know as well how hard and draining it is for people that want to be successful, that want to become better, to have friends that constantly pull them down. You know how draining that is? And imagine choosing that burden. I went against every single person in my family, around me, every single one, to achieve what I want to achieve. And today, every single person is proud of me. Every single one of them are proud of me. Because I did what I said I was going to do, and there was no stopping me. You could not stop me. You could not stop me from achieving what I wanted to achieve. That's how focused I was. And you know, people are like that are just dangerous. They create this focus and they just go for it. And you know, at that moment when everybody's against you, when the odds are against you and everything is against you, and you're the only one that's like, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna make it. You know who is with you then? God is. He's like, you know what? I'll help her. Because now I can see that she wants it. When I was younger, I used to look at these videos that were like, if you want something as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
That's how I cope with it now. Number one, failure is a fundamental part of success. You will never hear a success story without somebody saying how they probably failed 1,000 times before they finally got their dream career or their dream car or fame or riches, whatever it is. And that's why it can actually be a blessing to fail. Embrace your failures. In fact, imagine your future self having made it. They got their dream life, they did everything, and they're being interviewed or someone's asking them for advice, and your future self is saying, well, actually, I used to struggle with all of these failures back then, but those are the things that got me to where I am now. It's about changing your mindset, so when you fail, that's not a step backwards, but that's actually a step closer to your dream destination, because you're getting all of the wisdom, and that's one more mistake that you've gotten out of the way. Now you're even closer to the dream life, because now you know not to make that one mistake again.